Hello friends, Roni Haskell here, coming to you for a quick market update out of South Carolina and specifically the Charleston, Summerville area. So we've had a great week this week. It's been beautiful. A lot of us are starting to wind down school, lots of exams happening, year-end activities for those young ones in elementary school. It's just been a lot of fun, very active, a little distracting for the buyers that are out there, but once school winds down, then we will start to see a lot more activity as families are focused on what their plans are for this summer. So what is your family doing? Are y'all taking vacations right after school? My girls are gonna be going to camp up in North Carolina, so they're getting geared up and excited for that. And so, but drop a note below, let me know what your family is doing if y'all are taking a vacation. We've got some fun stuff planned up for June in terms of different places that we're venturing off to. So we look forward to hearing what you've got in store. Are you out of the area? Maybe you're coming to South Carolina. If you need some top spots to visit or places to go and dine, let me know. I've got a wonderful list of my favorite places here in the Low Country, so I'd be glad to share that with you. Let's talk about the market for just a minute. So it's been a strong week. We are in summer sales and summer plans for moving. Inventory is still low, and nationally we've only got 2.3 months of inventory. What that means is, and we watch that because anywhere from 5 to 6 months is a normalized market of months inventory, and at 2.3% means that we're still very low with our inventory. But what it means is if there was no new buyer in the market today, everything that was sitting active today, it would take us 2.3 months to completely sell it out of it. And we're having a hard time with new inventory coming on. Here's why, and I've been talking with some of my favorite mortgage lenders, and they're seeing the same thing. Of course, interest rates have risen, which has affected the buyer pool. People don't want to, their buying power has fluctuated from this time really last year because our mortgage rates are still in the 6s, which historically is low, but the perception from previous years is that it has peaked up, and it has. So that's affected people's buying power. However, a lot of people that bought in the last several years at these historical rates of the 2s and low 3s, they don't want to move. And that's been a problem for a lot of people. Great if you don't need to move, but for those that maybe the house isn't fitting your needs anymore and you've got this interest rate that's holding you into a property, whether it's location or just the style of home, maybe you bought something because it was your 4th or 5th time to put an offer in, and so you just were happy to get something secured, and now you've got this really low interest rate that you don't want to sacrifice to move across town into something that suits you better. Well, reach out to me and let's talk about ways that we can accomplish your goal, but also still protect that interest rate. We are negotiating a lot for our buyer clients right now in order to get closing costs paid and buying down your interest rate. So just keep in mind, there are ways that we can use our negotiating strengths to accomplish your goal. Another point would be we could pull equity out of your existing home, leave you in that mortgage, but be able to use that as buying power for your next home. So just talk with me. We'll partner up with a great lender if you have the need to sell and move or keep the property, let's rent it out. We can work around what your needs would be. But if you have any reason at all for questions, buying, selling, investing in our market here in the Charleston area, reach out to me. Glad to talk. Also, have you signed up for Homebot? It's a tool that I use. It's free for you, but we put in your address and a few other little small components, and it's going to feed to you every couple of weeks what your home's value is. So think of Zillow on steroids. It is a much better tool to use as a gauge for your property value. And again, it's free to use. So if you're not already on Homebot, reach out to me. Let me get a few small details from you, put it into that system. We do not share your contact with anybody. You're fully protected, but it will give you a snapshot of what your investment is doing. We can not only put your personal property in there, but your investment properties as well. So when the time does come, income and you see that you've got the equity to accomplish your goals and you're ready to make some shifts and sell that property and reinvest it, we can do that for you. Reach out to me. I'm available anytime. My cell number is 843-297-1935.